And that takes us to our look at the 2022 NFL draft order.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, poor Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's like the guy they hired in like it's like the plot of Major League. They're like, we're getting the first round pick, or the first overall pick. Houston checks in at number 2, Jacksonville 3, the Jets 4, the Jets also 5, thanks to the Seahawks. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
They play on Monday night, of course, against Washington. The Giants 6, Chicago to the Giants. The Giants and the Jets are New York runs this draft. Should do it at Radio City Music Hall. Philadelphia 9 and Philadelphia 10. So we are back to having 3 teams with multiple picks.
All having back-to-back picks.
Which is very weird.
It's awesome.
Very weird.
What give us a 30-second draft update, Wilson?
I'll give you a little sneak peek. What have the Giants doing at 6 and 7? I have them taking Kyle Hamilton, the safety out of Notre Dame, who's a great player at 6. And then the very next pick, Darryl Stingley's still there. They take the cornerback out of LSU. I mean, you get those 2 guys in that secondary. I mean, they need help elsewhere. You can talk about
wait. The Giants at 6 and 7 got who?
Kyle Hamilton and Derek Stingley.
It's pretty good.
The offensive lineman, your guy, I had Icky going 3 to the Jaguars, so looking for that.
Now you jump me. What are we doing?
Ryan, I was going to ask, is there a clear-cut number 2 in this draft? Because, you have Thibodeaux and have had him number 1 for a while, but that race for the number 2 pick, because it seems like the Lions are going to get number 1. Is there a number 2 guy that you're eyeing right now?
It's funny you asked that, Debo, because this week, number 1, I have Aidan Hutchinson going first overall.
Hey, you finally listened to Brady Quinn.
Whoa.
I love Aidan Hutchinson. I've been on the Hutchinson bandwagon. I've said for
God, you can bet right now at DraftKings. You can bet 15-1 to be first overall. Aidan Hutchinson.
I think he might
be. DraftKings, go do that right now.
He might be better than Kayvon Thibodeaux. I'm trying to talk myself into it. I'm trying to feel around.
Sam Howell's 10-1 to go first overall. What are we doing?
That's a huge waste of money. So yeah, number 2 though, I would take, if you're taking Thibodeaux number 1. I do. The problem is that there are no quarterbacks. I talk about this all the time. So Houston needs to figure out, are they going to trade these picks and do all that and try to get a quarterback like Deshaun Watson, or to move on from Deshaun Watson? I would not take a quarterback number 2 if I were picking. You have to check out the draft, the mock draft on Tuesday, the Monday morning, to see if I have one going number 2. I do. But yeah, so I think Thibodeaux, Hutchinson will be 1 and 2 for me. The order yet to be determined, but I would not take a quarterback, honestly, in the top 10. But I would imagine one or several teams might do that.
The Lions cannot take. Somebody asked in the chat, is there a QB? How do the Lions? Andy Larson asked, how do the Lions get the first overall pick and not pick a quarterback? By the way, hit the like button if you're in the chat, right there, right next to it.
Last 2 years, you absolutely take a quarterback number 1. Problem solved. This year, they have another first round pick at the bottom, thanks to the Rams. So they have the 23rd pick right now. There could be a quarterback there, but again, you're not getting a franchise guy.
But to me, it's not even about the prospect necessarily so much as look at what the Jets have done. And I know Zach Wilson looked promising in the second half, but you can't ask a quarterback to come into Detroit and just save the franchise. Right. You got to build around him. You only have the Rams first round pick, which is probably going to be in the bottom half of the round. But get good players. Get good players on your team, and then drop the quarterback in.
Yeah, I think actually on some level it makes sense just to stockpile offensive linemen, and then you get like a Tyrod Taylor type, and then when you have the means, you get a franchise quarterback. Because throwing Zach Wilson behind a doo-doo offensive line gives you Zach Wilson of the Jets. They
basically, when they traded for Goff, and they're like, "Oh, we think Jared Goff could be the guy for the future." They're basically saying, all right, Goff's going to be our bridge quarterback for like 2 or 3 years. We don't care how much it costs. We're going to stockpile picks. We're going to trade stuff away. We're going to try and get some semblance of an organization and a team around whoever we put in. You want to go the Bills route, not the Jets route, is my point.
Yeah, no, that's right.
All right.